Morning, friends. Morning, folks. I'm not quite sure it qualifies for a morning anymore. Sarah's with us this morning. It's about 11:30. I'm just leaving the campground, just leaving the campsite. I got the day off. I did not get fired. You have not seen that footage yet, which I taped yesterday, but Mr. C requested kindly for me to not release it.
500 feet turn left to Fort Wilderness Trail.
Okay. Until tomorrow, because there's some there's a unit, a vehicle. Ooh, that might have been too much information. Bidding out tomorrow that maybe I shouldn't post until after the fact, because I was there for the inspection of it. So got some footage of that. Got some a new segment that I introduced, which was just a one-day only segment, but with 3 episodes. You're only going to see episode 2 and 3 because it was the first one just wasn't taped. We weren't prepared. But the segment is called Will the Golf Cart Fit? Looking for tight spots and seeing if the golf cart will go through it. But my special guests on episode 3 are Chris from Let's Dig and Mike from Dirt Perfect. I mean, high rollers that I'm rolling with this week, guys. Mr. C and I recovered, because I'm sure that was on your mind, but I covered that in the video that we'll post tomorrow. Bidding for the elk occurs tomorrow, so in order to mentally prepare for that, I'm taking the day off. He is inspecting equipment down at Ritchie Auction Brothers, because we will head home before that auction and do his bidding online. So we will not be staying down here through the in-person Ritchie Brothers auction. That's a big one. But if I heard him right, there's no online bidding fee, because a lot of these places you'll have to pay an additional 2%, 3%, whatever to bid online. Ritchie Brothers does not. So you're not gaining money by bidding online, but inspect while we're down here. Take advantage of that. So that's what he's doing today. And he said my assistance was not required. But happy Valentine's Day to us. Me going on a little adventure. Seatbelt check. Siri check. Driving in an unknown town. Check. So I'm just taking a little minute here to update you on what's going on down here today. Just kind of where we're at on Valentine's Day, to wish you the best. Hope you're with some loved ones or loving yourself. So, guys, look at that. That's why Clinton always tells me, don't get on the 4. Don't do it. No matter what it is, don't get on the 4. Guess where I'm headed, guys? On the 4. Is this why Clinton tells me not to get on the 4? Probably so. But I'm throwing caution to the wind today. I'm getting on the 4, going to my stops and shops. I'm also, my rental, which I've had for a week, and he is saying use it or lose it kind of situation, because I hadn't. I'd been going to the auctions, didn't need it. So I'm driving a GMC Acadia. All you friendly fans from his channel know how he feels about anything that's not Ford. So big win for me on that. But I gotta give it a 4 out of 5. I'll give it a 4 out of 5. I'm wrapping up my shopping day. I just wanted to share, look at these deals. When you come down to Florida in the off season, I can still get winter clothes that I'll be able to wear for the next couple months. And I'm talking turtlenecks for $11.20. Light sweatshirts for $13.65. I paid full price for these, but at a discount store for $19.99. Sweatshirt here, what was this? What did I get that for? $24.15. Big score. That's because I'm saving all my pennies for tomorrow for elk. Okay, I had to pull over. I was getting a little nervous, getting a little shook up. I just finished up my retail therapy, my little afternoon of retail therapy. I was feeling really good, really solid, really clear. And I get it. I'm going to go meet up with Clinton. He's done with his inspections. And he wants to talk about a Sprinter van he found down there. Guys, I think he's on to me. I think he's called my bluff. This is the kind of game that Clinton and I sometimes play. Like, I think I know how to get what I want. He knows how to win the game, though. If that makes sense. I mean, it could be, he did make a comment recently on my video. I didn't realize how often I like lick my lips. That's kind of distracting. I guess it's a nervous tick. So sorry about that. I'm not real proud of that. But he went on for about 5 minutes. Not about dozers, not about excavators down there. Well, he said he had to walk a lot and he was kind of getting frustrated with it. So, but he found a Sprinter van, had a lot of information on it, the mileage, what kind of shape it was in. I don't know. I kind of zoned out. And I'm like, we may end up with a Sprinter van, which we're not getting the patio furniture. There's still a chance on the Elk. It's not probable, but you'll see the video that comes out tomorrow, which I already said something about earlier. Comes out tomorrow about the Elk. So there's still a chance, but not probable either. I don't know, but a Sprinter van? You guys gonna be there with me on my way back to Indiana as I'm driving her? I may have to stay down through the auction next week so I can drive it home. I checked in with Tucker, wanted to get his real feelings if this does happen. I don't know, maybe Clinton's bluffing to see if I own up to not needing the Sprinter van. I don't know, that conversation sounded really convincing that it might be a good deal. Hey, but you guys know there's a Sprinter van down at Ritchie Brothers, so feel free, go check it out yourself, bid it way up. I'll tell you what we're gonna bid it at, and then you guys bid it up past that. Maybe? I think that way. Sounds illegal. I'm so rattled. I had to stop and have a private moment because I was talking about you bidding, me bidding, that whole scenario, but then you'd end up with it, so it's not gonna work. But Tucker said it was okay. I mean, he wants some pictures. There's a couple of requirements so that what I should think about with the Sprinter van being a good situation for us to do, some racing or practicing, going to different tracks and practicing, because there's nothing real close by. So we do end up on the road a lot, just getting to the track. So there's that. We'll talk about that again. But I'm also getting nervous about the Elk. Okay. In my head, so this morning I talked to Clinton about it again, and I knew, you'll see on the video from yesterday, I knew that his problem with the Elk was not about the money. He said, how are you going to get that home? How's that going to work? How heavy is it? In my video, I did measurements. I would say it's, which I did not in the video tell you how much it weighed. Probably about 400 pounds is my guess. I'm going to guess 400 pounds. So I've got to deal with that. I knew that was what his problem was. So I told him what I'm willing to bid up to. And he laughed at me. He's like, you have no clue. You have no clue what this Elk's how much it's gonna cost. So please, I would like some feedback on that. What is your guess on the Elk? How much do you think that's gonna be? What kind of price do you think I'm looking at? What do you think my limit should be? And I can stick to it. I said it's tempting to go one more bid, but in my head, if there's an amount that I agree to, which in my head I have an amount, but Clint says I'm not even in a ballpark. So comment below. Let me know how much you think this Elk's gonna run. I may be wasting my time and your time, but the Sprinter van is back in the race. So we're back to two. We got the Sprinter van and the Elk. Elk is number 1, Sprinter van number 2. Okay, so comment below, like and subscribe, or if you choose to. I appreciate you being here. I mean, I may lose subscribers now. I know that shopping day is not anyone. I'm a strong cup of tea to take, so I get that. But if you choose to be here, I appreciate it. You are appreciated. Like and subscribe. They're always pointing somewhere, and I always point somewhere. Like and subscribe. I appreciate it.